Hello, welcome everyone to me reading, and today's chapter is Burning Questions in the book of two degrees called Alan Gratz. The pages are 15 to 17, and I'm start reading it right now. Stay tuned to this series because it's going to eventually end around school of 2024, around like December, but it might end in 2025. And yes, stick around. Burning questions. Dad! Akira cried. She pointed to the edge of the parking lot, where trees were igniting like matchsticks. No, her dad said, spinning around on Elwood. No. Akira could feel Dodger wanting to bolt, and she fought to rein him under control. Daniel hugged Sue close. What do we do? Where do we go? He asked. The little gravel lot was too small to protect them. Akira could see that if they stayed where they were, the fire would engulf them. Akira's dad hopped off Elwood. Into the car, he told everyone. Now! Quickly! You have to drive through it. Drive through it? Daniel cried. Better than staying here as it sweeps over us, as Kira's dad said. The asphalt will act as a natural fire break. See? It's the trees and brush that are on fire, not the road. Her dad was right. The fire was spreading through the forest, but not onto the pavement. Driving was the only way out for them. But what about our horses? Akira asked. She put a hand on Dodger's chest again. Hi-ya! Her dad looked. She slapped on one on the rump, and the black Frisian took off into the woods, away from the fire. The horses are better off the rump, he told Akira. What? No! Akira cried. She jerked away, and Dodger backed away from her. Akira, get down from the horse. We have to go, Akira said. Her dad said. Daniel and Sue were already in their car. Burning orange embers swept past Akira on the wind, hitting the car, the gravel, the dry grass, and pine needles behind her. Little fires were springing up everywhere, even on the gravel. Dodger snorted and capered. Tears streamed down Akira's face. He'll burn up in the fire, so will Elwood. The horses are faster than us. They can outrun the fire, her dad told her. Akira knew her dad was right. Horses spooked easy. Open an umbrella near them, and they'll get halfway across the meadow and stand there giving the umbrella a stink eye. Elwood was already long gone, and he and Dodger could find their way in home in the fog. With or without Akira and her dad there to guide them. But just to leave Dodger behind, we have to go! Daniel yelled from inside the car. The fire was spreading around the edge of the parking lot. Akira's dad grabbed her and lifted her off Dodger, and she stopped guiltily. No, Dodger! She cried, reaching out for him, pleading silently for him to be all right, to return home to her safe and sound. Hi-ya! Her father cried. He gave Dodger a slap on the backside. Akira watched her best friend running away into the woods. Akira's dad hustled her into the backseat of the car next to Sue. They then ran to the passenger side and hopped in next to Danielle. Go! Akira's dad cried. Daniel hit the accelerator. The hybrid tires spun on the gravel, and the car launched forward, throwing Akira back into her seat as they drove straight into the heart of the inferno. Okay, so the next chapter is Into the Fire, of pages 18 to 21. Also, I might read another book during this series, so my channel doesn't seem as dead. It could be Z for Zachariah, Troy, Borderlands, or La Frontera, The Truth About Truman School, Ichabod, or Call of Courage, or another book that you may have not read called Crossing Neighborhoods by the author Fogland. So I might be reading one of those books. Meanwhile, the book of 2 Degrees is reading. When it's taken a break from my upload schedule, I might read Crossing Jordan, Troy, Iqbal, or any of those books. If I get 1984, I might read that, but I'm not gonna read The Perks of Being a Wallflower by. I'm not gonna read The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky because that would mean I need to wait until high school so I can read that because this is too young for 17. It's like too young for it's too young for like elementary students, and I have to wait until high school so I can read it. So yeah, stay tuned for another book reading on either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, but not those 3 days because currently I'm under like a flash flood, like a flash flood, like the probability is like 15%, but still I'm gonna experience a lot of thunderstorms and heavy rain because of the tropical storm forming near Mexico out the Mexican coast. So that means I might not be uploading for like 3 days or so, but I'll still be alive. Don't worry, I'm gonna be alive. I'm not gonna die soon or anything. So yeah, I'm gonna put the book away and stay tuned for another book reading. Stay tuned for another book reading.